Hi, everybody. Thank you and welcome to Octavia's Insight. Happy birthday, Leo. This reading is just for you. All Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Wishing you all the best in this year, 2021 through 2022. Leo, I will be pulling out 12 cards. And we're going to look at it in different ways, from your money, family, relationships, work, your spirituality. We're going to just run through the entire gamut of things and look into just what the year might bring for you. Maybe some advice, maybe some planning, maybe something new, something old. We shall see. All right, Leo, here you are. Happy birthday. Make sure you can see this. I think I might have to pull these cards a little bit down. I don't know if you can see these, but I'm going to try to make sure that you can see all of it. Sorry about that, Leo. Okay. All right, starting off with in general, it looks like there's going to be a new start, but you have to make sure that you're not making mistakes. Pay attention to details. Take some time also to either you may be feeling like changing your wardrobe, purchasing a new handbag. There's kind of like a vibe of you having or needing a new look. You might have to change your hair, or you have to do something different for this birthday that makes people take notice of you. Oh, that's different. That looks good. You have to kind of change something up, either the way you're dressing, or the way you're putting on makeup, or the way you're carrying yourself, even the way you walk. There has to be something that has to have a little bit of a change for you to have like this real good energy come to you. All right, for your body, I would say be very aware of being too, I don't want to say lazy, but just sitting too much. I want you to move around a lot. If you're increasing your alcoholic intake or your wine, make sure you don't overindulge. If you're not indulging in a glass of wine every now and again, I recommend that you do, just so you can relax and get yourself moving. I think you're gonna feel like you're very aware this year that you have come a long way. You're very aware that you will be kind of like wanting to get out more, leave your home more. It's like you're stable at home, everything's fine at home. I just need to get out. I don't think that's a bad idea. Also, because it seems like you may not be getting more than what you're giving. So if you're going to be giving a lot of attention, money, time, energy, whatever to other people, this is kind of telling me that you need to give this to yourself. If you're giving out your energy and you're not really getting reciprocated on that, it's time for you to take yourself out or do for you more than you have been. You're going to have to, there's this feeling I'm getting for you, Leo, this month, that this year for your birthday, is that you have to change your usual way of doing things. You're going to have to change that up this year so you can get more, I would say, confidence. Yeah, like have more self-confidence. As far as your money is concerned, I think you are trying to kind of, there's like ups and downs going on in here. It's like either feast or famine. And you're going to have to maintain a real discipline as to what it is that you're purchasing. Make sure you have a good, like a good savings habit. Make sure that if you don't have one, that you start creating a good habit for savings. And that's what I'm kind of seeing in terms of your financial situation. It almost feels like you need to stop this struggle this year. So a lot of focus on getting your finances really tight. Okay. There's something with your vehicle. Either you're not going, or you're not utilizing your vehicle enough because you don't feel that, I don't know if you're having anxieties for driving, or feeling that if I go out and I stay out late, I don't feel comfortable driving at night. Those kind of anxieties when you're doing a road trip and you're concerned, are you going to be able to see? I'm also seeing that perhaps if you have a sibling that is a distance from you, either you're concerned about seeing them more because they're away from you, or they're not able to visit you as much. There seems to be like the traveling aspects, locally is being blocked. And I don't know if it's because of the distance, or if it's because the communication, sort of cools down, and so you're not feeling like it's moving, it's going anywhere. Also says like, don't play the victim role or communicate like you're being victimized. And I think that is just a good overall practice to kind of switch anything that's just running through your mind that's making it feel like very negative. Try to see the positive side to what is really bothering you. If it's health, then look at it in a way that you know that you will have to write doctors, professionals that will kind of let you see where you have to go so you can get better. Okay? And I would do that. I would do that anyways as an overall practice, not just for your health or communication with people, but also the communication, the self-talk that goes on in your head. Try to slow that down or eliminate it altogether. And I think that might help you kind of manifest something more positive, especially if it has to do with your health, okay? You may have a little bit of a block going on with your affections towards someone you really care about. This could be family member. This could be your children. This could be romantic relationship. There seems to be a struggle going on here. And again, I would say it has a lot to do with some sort of communication, either negative self-talk or even potentially you may be feeling like the person of interest, let's say if it's a romantic relationship, that there's somebody else, like you're not feeling them there, like you're feeling they're missing or they're preoccupied mentally with something or someone else. And this is becoming a struggle within the relationships you're having because the communication is not clear, it's not there. I'm not seeing it as a trust issue, but I'm seeing it that we have a block, an obstacle that we're not able to see through. And I think through communication, clear communication, you will be able to come to a conclusion. And I think it would be positive. I think it would be very positive. It'll be some form of stable conclusion, and it may not be as bad as you think. That would be for that. Let's see what else I'm seeing. Also, there might be a situation where the words being spoken almost feels like you're being betrayed. Like, let's say you shared something with someone and you feel that either it was shared with other people and you feel betrayed. And it could be vice versa too. Like maybe you're sharing information to other people and those around you are feeling betrayed. So again, make sure you have clear communication, that you're clear of what it is that you can share and what you can't share with others, okay? Let's talk about your health for the moment. I wonder if you're going through like ups and downs in terms of, feeling energetic one moment and then like you're really ready to go, and then something happens that you stop, like you get stopped smack in the middle of this movement, this motion that you're going through. It could also be like, let's say you have like you're working on a project and you're ready to roll and you're ready to take charge and take lead. And then something happens that you're stopped by maybe an authority figure or, your supervisor or parent. It's like, it feels like it's being stopped. Keep going though, even if it's delayed or you're being asked to do something else. Put that aside, but don't forget to get back to it, because you're gonna find you're gonna have good results from that. You know what I just noticed? I noticed that I took out 14 cards rather than 12 like I said. Did I do 4? No, I did do 12. Okay. I swear I can't count anymore. I don't know what's going on with me. I have been like not mathing well lately. Okay, let's move on. Make sure that you're not, how you're saying, you're not sabotaging your own health. It feels like you get wind of a message or an issue and you're forgetting about taking care of yourself. I'm seeing you really in the first half of the month or even the first half of the year that you're really a lot in your head about probably about your health, your age. You're probably thinking, oh, now that I'm whatever age I am, I don't feel like I used to. I wonder what's wrong with me. Make sure that you're not going through all these negative talks again. Flip it around, make it positive. Don't sabotage. Like if you know you're supposed to, let's say for me, coffee, depending on what kind of creamer it is, it does not set in my stomach well, not like it used to. So there are going to be things that your body is probably going to reject. And so we want to make sure that we're paying attention to our health and what it is that our bodies are saying about what we're putting inside. Take notice, be very aware. When I eat this fruit, I don't feel great, but if I eat this nut, I'm feeling very energized. So pay attention to what it is that you're eating and putting in your body. Also, I feel like work, you might be wanting to kind of be left alone. If you work with young people, you might like be turning your back on that kind of area of work and looking to do something else, something that really speaks to your soul. And I think from the way things are ending up, I think you're going to find what you're looking for. So there may be this year a change in your day-to-day task or day-to-day work. I think there's some changes going up in the air for you, Leo. All right. Two of Cups. Beautiful card. But here's the thing. If you're working with someone, you have some kind of partnership, whether it's business, and I'm not talking about in a romantic level, but rather even with family, or if you come to some sort of agreement with someone, and if there's any finances linked to that, anyone gaining money or receiving money, you must make sure that there is a contract between the two of you. No contract, no worky. Even if you know this person and you really trust them, there could be an issue with having a relationship with someone you really trust, you know for a long time, but then down the road, it's like it's not legal. There's no contract. We can't pay you, or you're not clear about when you're gonna get paid. Then you're gonna end up having or falling in, falling down, and when you pick yourself up, you're gonna find yourself, kind of not being able to trust them again. And they may not do this on purpose. They may not have this in mind, because they figure, no, we're good, everything's fine, we're gonna be good. I'm telling you, do not do anything without having it on paper. You guys sign it and then move forward. Yeah, because there might be a delay, whether it's pay, whether it's travel, whether it's the actual work. You're all on board, ready to go, but I mean, it could even be that contracts are holding you from going towards the project that you agreed to help with. This, you know, it says yes, go ahead with it, but there may be some delays. And make sure that you're getting what you're supposed to get as far as being paid. That's really important, and I can't emphasize that strong enough. Okay, moving on. There is, you have to make time to heal. I'm going to say take time for yourself to heal from either not so much the past, but even from what people have said to you. There seems like hurt from a communication. Maybe it was the way it was said. Maybe they didn't mean it to sound so rough, but there's a communication that you received that really put you down. You cannot continue to play the martyr for others. You have to pick yourself up and, you know, move forward. Even if it's on your own, you can't keep playing the martyr. You might have some physical pains in the back, and you may have tried some holistic avenues, whether it's acupuncture, chiropractor, even if it's some kind of holistic medicine, you know, plant-based. This talks about having faith within yourself, but it is healing. It's a healing aspect that comes through faith. And it comes through removing conversations or getting clarity of what has been said to you, and what has been, or what you've kept. It's almost like your experience or that you've had with others, you take it in so deep that you're actually physically now having pain from it. So this is a time this year, if you do anything, please take time to heal. Find the avenue. Like, I feel like this, you will find the avenue almost like it's a spiritual avenue that's going to help you heal. And if you get anything from this reading, I would say to make sure that it's one of your to-do list that you will work on this year. Yeah, because you may be feeling confusion when you think you have everything, and then something happens or someone says something, that all of this happiness that you imagine ends up going up in smoke. And it almost feels like, you know, am I dreaming? Was that real? It seems like it's no longer in my grasp. There's something here that says you need to heal before you move forward. And that would be before you move forward with work, excuse me, or with a relationship. I have to drink water. So sorry about that. But yeah, we need some spiritual healing. We need to look towards our faith, or what it is that you practice, or maybe you even have to change or tweak your practice so that way you can heal. Okay? So for travel, I feel like you're going to be traveling up further north from wherever you are, and it's going to be in an area where it's very natural, nature-based. I would say try to travel to places that are more natural environment than buildings. I feel like if you want to do some writing, excuse me, do this in an environment that is within nature. It feels like you're going to have some reawakening towards either writing or reading information that is going to increase your learning. And this may also come through your travels. I feel like there is almost like you're going to go back to your first love. I feel like this is going to happen for you probably the second half of the year, or even the second half of this month, end of August. Try that, and I'll be very curious, down the road, if you guys can comment and let me know what that looked like for you. I think that the networking part for your, if you're going to change work, because it kind of gives me an idea that you're thinking of changing your position and finding something else, you have to network a little bit more and really be out there, so that the public image of you is someone who is very charismatic, loving, and very supportive. So it kind of makes sense on the first half, where you kind of need to start getting out there, changing the way you look, your image. Here's where I'm seeing that networking, working with other people, this is where it's gonna pay off. Also, it's possible, if you're with someone, that your careers may take you into different directions, but you still be communicating. There's still going to be very loving times coming together. At first, it may not feel like it, but you'll come around and connect with each other. There's going to be a lot of communication, even if it's from a distance. Let me see something else. Let me clarify this one. Yeah, it looks like you may be leaving. Again, it looks further north from where you are located. So you may be moving towards a new opportunity, a new land. It's going to feel a little rough in the beginning, but it's going to help you achieve what your goals are, what the goals you set out. It will help you achieve. Make sure that you continue no matter where you are moving to, that you are continuing your communication with friends, that you're utilizing social media to connect and communicate with people. It may even be that you'll be in this new position or new job or new appointment. You'll be utilizing social media in a way to propel you forward. Now, it could be personal also, putting yourself more out there. See if you can schedule time where you're communicating through social media, even on a community level. You might want to do something where you're helping the youth, and so utilize their method of communication. Last but not least, I would say that your faith is going to increase by the end of the year. You're going to find yourself going to a location. Well, it could be church or um, a temple, but it is a physical building where you're going to be able to increase your meditation and your abilities um, within this building. There's something, and I'm seeing it in terms of, yeah, a church, a temple, meditation, doing mantras, something that you're doing regularly to increase not only your faith but also kind of your psychic abilities, where you're being able to listen better to your intuition much more clearly. And it is because you are being consistent with either your prayers, your meditation, or even if it's doing a ritual, because the Hierophant has very ritualistic practice. So something that you do either every full moon, oh, by the way, happy full moon, or something that you light a candle on a Sunday for a family member who's deceased. There's something in practicing this regularly or going back to doing something you used to do on a regular basis to increase your ability to hear a higher being, a higher energy, your high self. So I think this is a beautiful year for you. There's some, as life is, ups and downs, but at the end of the year, you are going to be better for it. So, Leo, with that, I leave this reading and I hope you like it. If you do, please share, comment, subscribe. There's a notification bell. When you click on the bell, make sure you click on all so you can get all the downloads. Well, my friends, happy birthday. Bye for now.